Hello everybody, welcome to Weighintime. I am Patrick and I am also boiling. It is Sunday the 18th of July and it is probably, so apologies if I am actually sweating, and it's not the bestest look, particularly for the subject of this video, which is how to dress for weight loss. Now, I am somebody who has had experience dressing for like maybe 52, 53-inch chest, also around about a 52-inch trouser, plus then going down to as little as a 32-inch and a 41 or 42-inch chest. And now I am back up again. If you watch my last video, which will be linked here, you will know that I have put on the weight that I lost during when I started Slimming World. So I wanted to talk about something which, let's face it, it is extremely important, and that is clothing, because without clothes we would just be on a government list somewhere. So clothing is really important, and it's particularly difficult for plus size people like myself who want to dress nicely, but unfortunately designers out there, they don't really cater for plus size people. Now, this is going to be my personal experience. I know that obviously there are a lot of ladies watching this. I've never bought ladies clothing, so if you could comment in the comment section below, let me know some brands or some companies, or how you find it. Do you find it easy to find plus size clothing for a lady? But for a man, it's very basic, it's very limited, and it's very difficult to find. But this is going to be for men and women about what you can do while you are trying to lose weight. And I have got so far 9 points written down. However, that might change throughout the video because I don't script any of my videos. You know this. If you have just joined this channel, then welcome to Weighintime. Welcome to the Weighintime family. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to have more videos. I was going to say uplifting videos, but some of them in the past have not been that uplifting. But I am trying to go back to my target weight, which I was about 1.5 to 2 years ago. So these are things which I have learned over my time, and these are 9 facts or 9 ways that you can dress for weight loss. So the first one I've got written down here is buy cheap. This is something which I definitely realised that I needed to do, because when I was losing weight through Slimming World originally, and also before Slimming World, because I lost 6 stone before joining Slimming World, I'd buy sort of like a new suit, because I worked at John Lewis at the time. I got a discount on a suit, so I'd buy like a new suit. I'd be like, okay, so my suit's a bit too big now, so I'll go and buy a new one. And then all of a sudden, a month later or 2 months later, I needed to buy another one. And these weren't cheap. So the best thing to do is buy cheap from the beginning. So I know that there are plenty of websites out there for ladies which will sell cheap clothing. And I remember a couple of years back, Everything £5 sent me like a £50 voucher to review their channel. Apologies for this, I look awful. And there are lots of cheap clothing options out there. Boohoo Men is one of them. But for me personally, if I want some new t-shirts or a new shirt or a new trousers, I will just go to Asda or Tesco, because their t-shirts are good quality and they last probably about 5 or 6 washes, and they're only 2 for a £5. So I mean, you know, in that weight loss journey, when you're going from size to different size to different size, possibly every now and again, my dog is crying. 1 second, I've got to let him back out, because otherwise I've kidnapped a dog. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, Tesco, Asda, they sell good quality clothing, and also they sell it in good sizes as well. I think it goes up to about 3 or 4 XL. So you have got plenty of options out there to shop, not only for good looking clothes. I mean, don't tell anyone, but 90% of my wardrobe at the moment is Asda. And the jeans are really good quality and they're cheap, so why go out there and spend a lot of money on a pair of jeans or a t-shirt that you're not going to be wearing for that much longer because you're on a weight loss journey? So go out and buy some cheap clothing. The next one I have mentioned quite a few times, and I have one of these myself, and it is Target clothing. So if you remember, God, I've mentioned it probably in quite a few videos, I have a Target shirt which is made by Vivienne Westwood. It has mixed reviews in my family, to be honest, because it's a very unusual shirt, but that is my Target piece of clothing, and I like having it. I am going to change it though, because once I reached my Target weight, it fit, because I remember putting it on and putting it on one of my videos, but it was still a bit tight. So I'm going to change my Target clothing, but have something which you really love, like you've seen in a shop. Spend a little bit of money on it and just buy it and think, right, I am going to get into that piece of clothing, and then just try it on every now and again, and you will see that slowly, for me it was a shirt, so slowly buttons kind of started to get closer and closer together. So Target clothing is my number 2. Number 3 is definitely something which is sort of not clothing related, to be honest. I mean, you could be in a bin bag, and let's face it, with some designers out there, bin bags are probably really fashionable. As long as you have the confidence. And what I want you to remember, everybody who's watching this, is no matter how big, how small, how fat, how skinny you are beautiful. You are all absolutely beautiful. And you just need to remember that. You need to have the confidence. So number 4, or number 3 I should say, is confidence. When you're walking, hold your head up high, don't slouch, because if you slouch and if you don't feel very confident in yourself, that's going to come across when you're walking. So no matter what you're wearing, no matter what clothes you are, remember you are a very beautiful person, and walk with confidence. Look up, sway a little bit. You know, you have the confidence deep inside you. It's just about channeling it. And maybe even if you are just walking your dog and no one's around, just try standing up straight, walking with your arms like a little bit flowy behind you. I'm not talking about, you know, like, because that would make you look like a zombie, but have that confidence while you're walking. So that is number 3, confidence. Number 4, and this actually, for me, I found this really helps with my confidence, and that is buy, and I know I said number 1 was buy cheap, and I'm talking about buy cheap clothing, but buy some luxury products. And what I'm talking about luxury products, everybody knows, I've done a video on it, I am the best bargain hunter in the world. I think, personally, if there was an award for bargain hunting, it would go to me, and I would find it. But I can find, and you can as well on eBay and other sites like Facebook Marketplace, you can find luxury products for a very cheap price. And with these luxury products, for example, I bought very recently, I've got into Tom Ford recently, because it's a luxury brand, but he's got a very good style of brand, but it is ridiculously expensive. So I bought a pair of these. Now these are, if you have a little look, Tom Ford glasses. Let me just grab them. So they are in a lovely little box like this, and they are aviators. So I'm just going to pop them on. Look how cool I look. And when I wear these, not only does the world look better because it's like in a tinge of blue, but also I feel more confident. So no matter what I'm wearing, my confidence level goes up. But the beauty of it is, if you were to buy these glasses retail, they're about £250. However, I bought them on eBay for £40, and I think for £40 to get a pair of incredibly designer sunglasses that make you feel more confident and make you look better in yourself, £40 is a bargain. Another thing which I did buy as well, because I told you I've got a bit of a Tom Ford obsession at the moment, is this. This is a Tom Ford fragrance. This is 100ml, so this is about 300 and something pounds. Now you've got to be careful with these online because there are fakes out there, but this is a genuine. I paid I paid £50 for this. Yeah, 50. But it will last you a very long time. And when I smell good, I feel more confident. So, and also look at it. Look how pretty it is. It is beautiful, and it smells absolutely lovely. This is tobacco vanilla, and it's absolutely amazing. So buying luxury products, so for example sunglasses, and if you are a glasses wearer, you can actually buy designer sunglasses like Versace or Tom Ford or whatever for about 30, 40, 50 pounds, and then all you need to do is take them to your local optician and they'll put your prescription in it. So you can buy luxury products like shoes and things that not only will make you look good and make you feel confident now, but also they don't affect when you lose your weight, because you can still wear glasses when you've lost weight. You can still wear aftershaves. You can still wear shoes after you've lost the weight. So make yourself feel and look better now with some luxury products that will stand the test of time, but more importantly, stand the test of your weight loss. And speaking of luxury products, there is a product which many people, actually I would say many ladies know about, and that is Spanx. Now Spanx is quite an expensive brand. There are lots of options out there, but what they are, if you do not know, is like a compression sort of shirt or leggings or whatever, whichever ones you buy, but they compress and they make your body kind of slimmer, and they give you a little bit more of a slimmer look. And if that's something which you want, particularly men, I don't think it's something which men really think about. You know, these things like Spanx, which ladies have worn for, well, let's face it, back in the Victorian times, where you had like 3 handmaids like pulling these strings on like a corset to try and make your waist look thinner. These things are available for men, and actually I wear them. I've got quite a few of them. So this is one here. So this is like a little thing. It just looks like a vest. This is another one as well. So I've got a few of these, and basically all they do is they just make you look a little bit trimmer, and they, you know, they put you all in the right place. You know, like that's what Spanx does. I even have one which is an all-over sort of body one, and that I wear if I'm going swimming or something like that, because, you know, let's face it, I'm not confident about my body. I don't want anyone to see my body, so that's why if I do go swimming, I wear something like that. And they're only about 15, 16 pounds if you get some ones which aren't Spanx. If you want to buy Spanx, they're about 100 odd, but they are something which men really should consider. And I know that there's a lot of well, actually I know quite a few people who are not, you know, they are slim, but they want to look a little bit more trimmer for pictures and weddings and stuff like that, and they buy them. So I would say this is probably one of my ultimate essentials, just to make yourself feel a little bit more confident and look a little bit slimmer if that's something which you're looking for. And number 6 is making sure that the clothes that you do have and you do buy fit properly. And for me, I am a tall person. I am very tall. I'm 6'4". However, most people think, oh well, you're 6'4", you must have really long legs. I do not. I don't have long legs. I have 32 long legs, which is pretty standard, I think. But I've got more sort of like a longer torso. And it's difficult for me to find t-shirts and things that basically cover everything. I'm going to be honest. And the amount of times where you go walking around and you see a plus size person and the bottom of their sort of stomach is sort of falling out of their t-shirt. So it's just making sure that you can, you know, you buy the clothes and that they fit. And also make sure that you actually have your clothes and your trousers and stuff around your sort of waist, which is actually about the midsection of your stomach. So if you're going to be buying clothing, just make sure it fits properly, and make sure you can buy plus size clothing on things like Boohoo and also Asda and stuff. So making sure that the clothing fits properly and you're wearing it properly, that will make you feel a lot more confident and make you have that air of confidence when you walk into somewhere. And number 7 is this is controversial, and I can't say that I even follow this myself to a degree, and that is no joggers. And what I mean by that is if you only wear grey joggers everywhere because, let's face it, they're comfy, they're stretchy. I've got joggers myself. If you only wear those everywhere, then get some jeans and you feel better and you look better if you are wearing some jeans. I wear joggers out to like the supermarket or something like that, but making sure that they're sort of more slimmer, or they're slightly tighter fitting joggers, and they're just a little bit more stylish than the kind of grey joggers. But I know that there are a lot of people out there that just wear a pair of grey joggers and they've got about 2 of them and they just wear them constantly. You feel better, you feel more confident in yourself if you make a little bit more of an effort and dress up in jeans, a t-shirt and maybe a shirt over it. So try and avoid the jogger side of it, and then maybe move to something a little bit more formal, because particularly in coronavirus times, I've spent most of my life in joggers, and if I go out in joggers, there's no difference, there's no split in your day. So I know that if I'm going to go out, I take my joggers off, I put some jeans on, and it's like I'm ready for my day, and mentally I become a little bit more confident because I'm not wearing the stuff which I wear around the house. So no joggers, asterisks, no joggers all the time, I'm trying to say, but jeans and tight or more fitting joggers, and possibly even maybe different colours, so black or green. They will just elevate your weight loss clothing a little bit more. Number 8 on my list is look after your skin, and I wish I would have thought about this or known about this sooner. And the reason for that is you are on a weight loss journey, your weight is going to be reduced, you're going to lose weight, and then your skin is kind of going to have to keep up with the weight loss. And the only way it will do that, really, particularly with older people, and I say older people, I'm including myself in this at 37, your skin doesn't retract as quickly as it did when you were younger. So making sure that you keep your skin moisturized, hydrated, using aloe vera, there's also coconut butter, there's lots of different products out there to reduce sort of stretch marks, but also will help you if you're using it while losing weight. It'll make your skin come together a little bit more. Once you've lost that weight, it won't take quite as long for the elasticity, I said it, there you go, to return. And number 9, and this is the most important thing which I want to get across for this entire video, is be kind to yourself, because you're only human and nobody is as harsh on you as you are. And I know this because it is something that happens every single day. Some days I will go past a mirror and I will purposely not look at myself. You've got to be kind to yourself, and I do as well. And this is probably the hardest thing about being a human being, is the fact that no matter what happens, in your mind you are never perfect. And it was quite interesting, I was reading an article about celebrities with depression, anxiety, and the amount of celebrities, for example, Chris Hemsworth is one of them. Now he's classed as one of these sex god hunks, and he's had body issues, and he has body issues. He's been on antidepressants because of his anxiety. So no matter how bad you feel about yourself, there is so many, or are so many people, I would probably say 99.9% of the population have this issue with something about themselves. So make sure that you're kind on yourself, because as I said before, you are beautiful. You need to remember that, and you can't hold yourself against impossible idealizations that you see in the papers. And the ironic thing is, you see all of these beautiful people in the papers and they've got exactly the same issues as you and I. So why are we holding ourselves up to the idealization of this what people imagine beauty to be, when even if you're looking at someone who you think is perfect and they don't think they're perfect. So remember, be kind to yourself, and drink at least 2.5 litres of water every single day. Had to add that there. Right, whatever time you're watching this, have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening, and I'll catch you next time on another Weigh In Time. I'll see you soon.